Hello there everyone, and welcome to the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion Remastered. Yes, Todd Howard has gifted me, and only me, with one of the greatest games from my childhood. I remember fondly purchasing it on the day it came out and borrowing my little brother's friend's Xbox 360 so I could play it, as I didn't have one of my own. And what a groundbreaking masterpiece of a game it was. Glitches included.
How are you?
Been better. How about you?
Not bad.
Good to hear. Goodbye.
Now, there are plenty of ways to break this game and become the strongest Elder Scrolls protagonist. From the Breton Ignore All Magic build to the Orc Reflect Magic build. Still, for this video, I wanted to feed into my nostalgia. We will be playing my favorite build from my childhood and see if it can absolutely obliterate all obstacles in the game with no issues, just as it did when I played it in the past and showcased it to all my friends. So take a load off, put on your nostalgia glasses, and join me for a beautiful blast from the past with Oblivion. And while sitting back, consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel for even more gaming videos. Now, when making our character, our race is our first choice. I previously recommended things in the intro like a Breton or an Orc, but instead we will be making my favorite race. A race so beautiful, perfect, and overpowered that everyone hates us because they aren't as great. That's right, I'm talking about the mighty High Elves. Now, there are several reasons we're going with a High Elf. First, they are the tallest race, which means they move faster than everyone else. They also have plus 10 bonuses to Alteration, Destruction, and Mysticism, and their Magicka bonus, combined with the Atronach Birthsign, gives the highest possible Magicka available to players. This will be particularly important when playing the game, as the ability to craft spells and chain them together makes Oblivion both enjoyable and imbalanced. So let's craft a truly beauteous High Elf. There we go, a symbol of perfection with the most beautiful elven hairstyle available. Now, we will be naming this man after one of the greatest enemies in gaming, the mighty Wizrobe. His skills with magic will indeed bring glory to his namesake. Now, as we stand here in our prison cell enduring a barrage of racism from this lesser elf, you'll notice I'm jumping repeatedly. This is not just to be as annoying as possible, but to show you the glory of Oblivion's leveling system. You see, your skills in this game improve through practice, so jumping will raise our acrobatics the more we do this. There are some cheeky exploits where you can set your keyboard to jump repeatedly, or sneak into a wall that all Elder Scrolls players will be familiar with, so you can just go AFK and return to a 100 in that stat. We will not be doing this for this run, but it's a funny way to start the experience.
I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams.
Now we're at the point in the game where I choose my sign, and like I said previously, we will go with the Atronach. This sign grants us 150 points in Magicka, bringing us to the highest amount of Magicka you can start with, and we have a 50% chance to absorb all spells. The downside is that we cannot regenerate Magicka naturally, and must rely on absorbing spells or crafting potions. This seems like a huge detriment, but we can begin ignoring this the second we leave the sewers, so there are no downsides to picking this sign. So a quick editor's note here from future Justin, there will be downsides to picking this sign that you will see near the end of the video that are mostly the result of me being a gigantic idiot. So look forward to that. No, the Emperor is dead! Patrick Stewart, no! But with his death, we can finally make our class. You say I am a bard, Boris. Well, maybe in real life, but you give me too much credit. Yes, it's time to make our actual custom class. We will focus on endurance to increase our maximum health and luck. Now, luck is excellent in Oblivion. It modifies all of our skills in the background, except for acrobatics, athletics, and speechcraft, and provides several additional benefits for events later in the game. For our major skills, we will be selecting Blade, Conjuration, Destruction, and Restoration to help us. For fighting, we'll take Light Armor, since it will allow us to carry more garbage in our inventory while granting us protection. Light Armor is naturally less heavy, not heavier, and eventually you can just make it feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all.
And we will take security to open chests as well as speechcraft, so people will like us, as they should. What class am I, Boris? Well, I am simply your average Altmer male, better than all of you at everything because of my birth.
Really? I would never have guessed. Leave the Emperor in peace.
Honestly, Boris, I'm just trying to fix his cloak. Something is clearly wrong with it. And now we are ready to venture into the wide world of Oblivion. Oh, hello, Mudcrab. Ah, yes, thank you. I deserve the delicious meat. Our next order of business is to head directly across the lake to Vilverin. This includes some bandits from whom we can gain skills and loot. It also provides the key to undoing the detriment from our Atronach sign and explains why we will need so much inventory space. And as we are approaching Vilverin, oh hello bandit lady, excuse me, but I have essential high elf business. You non-elves would not understand. Ah, fur armor is excellent. We will use this over the leather because of its weight. For now. We've already found one of the most essential items here in Vilverin, a Welkin stone. Now, this may seem to you like just a simple one-way item worth 50 gold, but for us, it is the main reason we will be entering all of these ruins, as consuming a Welkin stone immediately heals all of our magicka to the max. And these things are just lying around in every ruin, ripe for the taking. So we will carry as many of these as possible throughout our adventures in the game. We will effectively never run out of magicka at the low price of inventory space, a worthy trade-off, in my opinion. Upon killing the bandit ringleader, we hit our first level up, which means it's time to sleep in this bed to upgrade our skills. We will always take 5 points in endurance whenever possible until we reach our maximum, as this governs our health. We'll also sink another point into luck and dump the rest into intelligence for even more magicka. More magicka means using Welkin stones less often, and we will use a lot of magicka throughout this playthrough. Now we've made our way over to the Imperial City, so it's time to haggle and persuade Kalindil so we can pick up some new spells at a more reasonable price. Electric Touch is amazing in the early game, as most enemies do not resist shock damage. We'll also grab Summon Zombie to give us a new friend. This will help us give our enemies an incredibly rough day. Heading across the street to Edgar's discount spells, we will grab Fortify Fatigue and Major Wound, as having those in our pocket can be incredibly valuable. Though this is not as important as what we snagged across the street. As I am poor, it is time to find ways to earn money, and most importantly, go and join the most useful faction in the game. Okay, excellent. I've entered the fort right outside the city so we can try to earn some money, and this is an excellent opportunity to test our new Electric Touch spell. So let's just use it, and oh my goodness, that's a one-hit kill. It doesn't matter what we hit with this. It instantly deletes enemies. We're not even level 3 yet. This bodes well for us. And we end up hitting level 3 from some of our slaughter in this fort. So we're going to snag some more endurance, luck, and why not some strength? We need more carry weight, and we're going to occasionally be using blades. So I ventured across several forts and caves, done some main story quests, and made my way to Coral, where I can finally join the most important faction in the game, the Mages Guild. Not only is joining guilds great, because you can take their items and sell them back to them, but the Mages Guild allows you to combine and craft spells once you can access the Arcane University. We'll need a recommendation from every guild to do so. This isn't just like Skyrim Community College where you can shoot a fireball at the floor, but once that is done, we will finally have the ability to create some potent spells. So we'll do a little bit of adventuring, have a time jump, and when we're back, our future Altmer will be even more magnificent than he already is. So Wizrobe has been traveling around Tamriel and has spelunked as many caves as possible to get some powerful magical items. We've defeated bandits and wizards and ascended to the powerful level of 8. We can take a detour to Skingrad because we need to level up and pick some powerful spells before we can even think about setting foot in Kvatch for our first Oblivion Gate. We're going to be doing something very special with Kvatch in this video, so look forward to that. There is a reason that we are doing so much preparation beforehand. Okay, so we are now at the point in the game where we've done every single recommendation across the land to get into the Arcane University, and that means we can start crafting our spells. So let's go ahead and start crafting some spells. Now remember, I don't wish to waste my resources on weaker enemies. I don't want to have to worry about spell chaining. We just want everything to be one and done. Remember, I do not regenerate magicka naturally, and potions and Welkin stones can get a bit expensive and time consuming to gather, so we'd like to conserve resources while still casting magic. So let's go ahead and make a spell combining Drain Health and Drain Magicka. This will eliminate enemies while simultaneously draining their health and magicka. Now there is a stronger version than Drain called Absorb. It's permanent, but it costs twice as much to use. And with the way the game works, if you drain all of an enemy's health and they die, that's basically as good as being permanent. So let's test out our Drain spell on these mud crabs. One quick drain and look at that, they are immediately dead. They have just crumpled, no resistance whatsoever. And now we need to craft a spell where we can get into spell chaining. So for this to work the way I remember, we have to inflict weakness first with a completely separate spell, and then we use our damaging spell as a follow-up. So let's make a spell here that inflicts all weaknesses on touch, and we'll call it something simple. Remember that magic isn't real ring from Skyrim? Well, in this game, magic is real, idiot. Yes, good. And we'll just make a nice little shocking grass spell, one of my favorite Dungeons and Dragons spells, with as much duration and damage we can muster with our destruction skill as well as our gold. This will also be on touch. Alright, let's head off somewhere and test this to see if it has been correctly made. Okay, so far it looks like this is working in this goblin mine. This is great. Let's see if my Leech Life Delete low-level enemy spells works on these goblins. Oh no, it does. It does. Well, I think you can see where I'm going with this. Now that we've executed all of the goblins here, I will show you one more thing before we head to Kvatch and cap off this video. Now, we're going to head over here from Shadenhall and pick up a buff from the Steed Stone. Acquiring this buff means we get the ability to make Fortify skill spells. Now in Oblivion, if you cast a spell and immediately enter a conversation, time will stop for the duration of the conversation. This means that spells you make with a duration of 1 second end up lasting forever, as long as you enter a conversation or menu. So we will make a spell that charms for 100 points on touch, and fortify our mercantile and luck for 100 points on self. The duration for all of these will be 1 second. Now, if we talk to good old Bartering here and attempt to purchase his spells, we can see that they are relatively expensive. However, if we cast our spell and immediately speak to him again, we can see that the prices have dropped significantly. That's because in addition to him liking us and Mercantile increasing our ability to haggle, our temporary luck bonus also increases our skill levels. Higher skill in different schools of magic means the spells from that school cost less magicka, which means they then cost less money to purchase. If you use this before every merchant you talk to in the game, you will never fail a mercantile check and will almost always get the best prices on everything. Pure access to the value menu. I also made up a spell that maxes out Armorer skill and our luck, allowing us to repair all our gear quickly without wasting valuable repair hammers. They are essentially permanently unbreakable, but that's far less exciting, I know. Alright everyone, well I think I've done enough with all the spell preparation and those exploits and things like that, and I think I've crafted a character ready to take on Kvatch. Now, we've kinda held off on doing Kvatch. You see, it's advised that you do Kvatch before you end up hitting level 10, because once you end up hitting level 10, it ends up going up in difficulty drastically. It is a huge, huge jump. We are level 11, so this is going to be a little bit of an issue, but I think we're going to be able to, use our ridiculous spells that we've got set up and our, 70 intelligence and 85 endurance to really carry our way through there. So let's fast travel to Kvatch and see what happens. Alright, so we have made it to Kvatch and everything is terrible. Everything is brilliantly, brilliantly terrible. We're going to see if there's anything we can pick up from anyone outside here, see if we can do some bartering. You've got absolutely nothing that I could use. And how about you, Sigrid? You've got You've got some potions of sorcery. We'll go ahead and we will pick those up. Just let me make sure I am using my my bartering spell. So we're gonna go ahead and request access to the value menu just really quick here. So yeah, there we go. We got value menu selected. We'll hit that and then we'll talk to her. Alright, and now those potions of sorcery, we're going to go ahead and haggle as much as possible. See if we can get those for 96 gold apiece. That was refused even with our huge stats. Well, she's a master. She's got master mercantile skill after all. Let's see how far we can haggle her down to. Ooh, okay, so 105 gold. I will absolutely take that, and I'll absolutely take all of these weak potions of sorcery too. We are going to need them. And you know what? I'm going to end up getting more money anyways. Why don't you go ahead and give me just one potion of healing. Just one.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Alright, this should be good enough for us to head in there. Thank you for giving us access to the value menu, Sigrid. And now we can go ahead and head on up to Kvatch. Alright, so it is time to head directly into this Oblivion gate here. Now, I've got this elven mace. Pretty decent, but these scamps are already pretty powerful. Let's see if we can, oh yeah, that worked. That worked. Okay, so that ended up hurting that scamp quite a little bit. Let's see if we can hurt this Clan Fear that's popped out of the gate. Clan Fear is dead. Excellent, excellent. We got yet another scamp, and we're just going to delete him really quick. There we go, there we go. Okay, so far down here, oh, things are already looking dicey. We've got, some dude that died already. And is that a Flame Atronach? Are we already at Flame Atronach? So let's see if we can get this scamp. Can we poke the Flame Atronach? Oh, even the Flame Atronach gets deleted by our Drain spell. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I was worried there for a second. Let's go ahead and, of course, drink some of our delicious potions of magicka. A few potions of sorcery will definitely help there. And the Flame Atronach. Wow, they weren't kidding. They definitely kept that feature, didn't they? Yeah, let's send him out of here. Not just because he might die and we're trying to do the actual decent thing, but we're trying to make a point here that we don't actually need this man with the way that we have constructed our magical character here. All right, so we got another Flame Atronach up ahead. Hey there, how you doing? And poke. All right, that's that. Some easy fire assaults and we can keep moving onward. So yeah, normally when most players want to go into Kvatch, they'll be fighting things like, you know, like tiny little scamps and imps and the like. It won't be anything that's nearly as close to things like Flame Atronachs or anything of, ooh, jeez, I forgot that happens, or anything of that nature. But since we've arrived here quickly, as is the case with all Elder Scrolls games, the entire area has sort of leveled up with us to try to give us more of a challenge. It's doing its best. That's all I can say. It's doing its best. Okay, so just for the sake of argument, I'm going to try hitting this Flame Atronach with my mace to show you all what happens. So hitting it with our mace, you can see that this is barely doing any damage. Partially because we haven't put anything into our blunt skill. But I just want to show everyone that, you know, what we've done here matters, and this is actually a good thing for us to do. We're still going to drink some potions, because part of the reason I want these Flame Atronachs to hit me right now is because they will replenish our magicka. I don't want to go ahead and use all of my potions, so we may as well use this as a chance to farm blunt as well as light armor skill, and just hope the Flame Atronachs hit us with a spell so we can maybe gain some magicka back. See if I can back away, bait them into shooting a fireball at me. Come on, you can do it. Okay, so that hurt. Okay, that actually granted us back a bit of magicka. That's great. That's great. We're going to ignore the Flame Atronach for now, and we're going to beat this scamp to death, and hopefully, between the Flame Atronach and the scamp, we end up getting back a decent amount of magicka. Because I am currently swimming in health potions. I am not so much swimming in any magicka potions. And you know what? Let's use this as an opportunity to maybe... What did I have that set on? 8? Let's use this as an opportunity to use our restoration skills really quick. And you can see that basically got refunded. Oh, this is silly. This is very, very silly. Okay, so I feel like the Flame Atronach is basically out of magic, and that's why it's going and chasing me. So we're just going to go ahead and drink some of our potions of sorcery, and then we are just going to delete this from reality here. Okay, yeah, goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, I really should have picked up more alchemy materials from the Mages Guild. That's alright. That's fine, it's fine. It's not going to hurt us as much as I'm probably thinking it will. Oh, oh, okay. Hi there. How you doing, Dremora? That's Dremora. That's bad. That's bad. Okay, let's see if our spell works on Dremora. We missed. Oh my gosh. Oh no, it doesn't work on Dremora. It doesn't work on Dremora. Okay, we're gonna hit them with the 1-2 punch instead. We're gonna 1-2 punch this. So let's give them a scamp. Okay, scamp, I need you to leave. Okay, so we're going to hit them with the 1-2 punch. So here is a weakness to everything. And then, oh, I don't have enough magicka. I don't have enough magicka. Okay, come on. Then we're going to use that. Oh my goodness, that was huge. He's dead! He's dead! I thought that was only going to be part of his health. That really killed him immediately. That's the kind of thing we're working with. So Dremora need that, but these Flame Atronachs, we can just immediately drain all of their health, and there is just nothing they can do about it. I just got told my apparel is broken. That is not going to be as big of a deal as we thought it might be. I'm just going to go ahead and use my my nice little spell here I've got for apparel fixing called Fix It. We're going to go ahead and cast it, and then the second we cast it, we're going to go ahead, open our menu. We're going to grab our repair hammer now that we've got our armor fortified completely, as well as our luck stat to boost that a little more, and we're just going to go ahead and see our break chance on our repair hammer is now up to unbreakable. So we're just going to completely fix everything without ever needing to buy a repair hammer again. Okay, I was heading back to the Sump of Misery, but you know, let's just walk in the front door. Go ahead. Oh, that's right, there are essences in here. They'll heal us up. Well, we'll just use one for now. Okay, get a chance to recover some stamina. And go right back to it, hacking away with our Elven Mace. And there we go, 2 Atronachs down. That's mainly one of the reasons we ended up picking the Atronach sign, just so we could have an opportunity to just completely absorb any sort of magical damage. Now, you can do this a lot easier if you're a Breton, but I consider that was a little too easy, so that's why we went with the High Elf instead, like I said at the beginning of the video, just to make sure we had some additional damage. Oh, hey, look, it's another Dremora, so we know what to do with these guys. Let's go ahead and give him a weakness and hit him with a shock spell. Hit him with another shock spell. His weakness should be expired. We'll hit him with weakness and another shock spell. And that is a very difficult Dremora Kinval down immediately. We're going to take that Daedra Heart and all that. And ooh, is that a Dremora Longsword? 48 damage? I will absolutely use that. Thank you, sir. Okay, so we got another Dremora, and I think I might actually be completely out of healing potions for my magicka. Let's go ahead and take a look here. So yes, I am completely out of magicka potions. So we are just going to rely for this one on the good old Choppy Chop. And this will give us a chance to level up our light armor. We've got more than enough healing potions to make this work. Okay, so he's gone, and we'll take his longsword. And oh goodness, I'm carrying a lot. Well, luckily I should have a potion of feather just sitting right in here. So feather for 262 seconds. Yes, I will totally take that. Thank you. And then we'll go ahead and heal up here really quick. All right, we're passively healing. We've activated the blood fountain, and we're heading up over into the blood feast. All right, so we're back in here, continually making our way up. I kind of was hoping we'd have another magicka font here, but that is fine. Hey, who are you? Oh, it's another Dremora. It's a Dremora spellcaster. That's okay. That's fine. Okay, that's just a scamp. That's just a scamp. We can deal with that. Oh, and he's casting spells at us. This is great. This is great. Please continue to cast spells at me. Thank you. Thank you. That was a decent chunk of magicka we just ended up recovering. And he might even have a tasty potion on him. Open easy lock, weak potion of frost shield. Ooh, a necklace of personality, fortify personality on stuff. I actually don't have any jewelry that does any of that for me, so we'll go ahead and equip that. Yes, good, good. And I'm just going to actually drop these chainmail gauntlets and equip these chainmail gauntlets solely because of my weight. Not really a reason for me to go ahead and continue carrying those. Oh man, we've even gotten to a point where we can level up. I just wish there was a bed in Oblivion. Oh hi. Oh hi.
You should not be here, mortal. Your blood is forfeit. Your flesh is mine.
I am so glad that's still the same. Okay, so we're going to do the exact same thing. So there's your weakness, and we're going to hit you twice, and you're dead. Super easy, super easy. Ooh, a nearness of evil. I will totally take that. Thank you. Okay, so now we got to head to the top of the tower and get the sigil stone so we can go ahead and get in on the keep. Okay, so as if willing itself into being, we found some lovely potions of fire damage, which also end up restoring all of our magicka because we ended up getting another rank in alchemy. Oh my gosh, this game just wants me to succeed. So now we, of course, yet again have the ability to just poke and destroyed. You can see where we might be at if I was at least a little more prepared. Oh, it's a Dremora Kinval. And that was a Dremora Kinval. No more, no more. Oh my goodness. This is just silly. This is just ridiculous. Enemies that should be absolutely deleting me are just not really able to even keep up in any sort of capacity. And now we got to go ahead and fix our stuff. So let's go ahead and use our fix it spell.
Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it.
Oh no, I hit the console commands. I hit the console commands by accident. Are we going to be able to fix this? And yes, we actually ended up doing it in time. So let's go ahead and just repair absolutely everything and get probably some points in armor. Yes, perfect. All right, and look at that. We've got a blood fountain to go ahead and heal ourselves. I wish there was some sort of magic fountain, but let's see what's in here. Oh, there is a magic fountain. Perfect, perfect. Give me both of those. Thank you. Where are they? Where are they? Oh, hey, there you are. How you doing? How you doing? Can I just do this? There goes the scamp. Okay, and you're a little too strong for this to affect you. That's fine, that's fine. We've got weakness, and then we've got shock. And that is it for my magic, solely because I missed. Oh no, but no, we're healing, we're healing. So there we go. Oh, he is dead. He is dead. Quick, the potions. Quick, the potions I have crafted. I have so many restore health potions, it's insane. Now for you, I'm pretty sure I can just keep hitting you. You're not really going to be doing much against me. Yes, hit me with the sword. It's your best chance. And he's dead. Boom, we got a magic sword. Look at that. Penance of Pride. Drain willpower and intelligence on strike. I will absolutely use you. Okay, I'll absolutely take everything in here. And let's take the stone. Let's take the stone and go home. Oh, I became over encumbered right at the end. Well, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It makes it more dramatic. And we've done it! We've done it! The hero of Kvatch is born, slowly walking out of the Oblivion Gate as though nothing had happened. We ended up doing everything we needed to do, and we were not threatened by it in the slightest. The hero of Kvatch is born, he is a powerful wizard, and we even dealt with the massive difficulty spike around Kvatch that I've seen people complaining about the internet. We are level 11. We are level 11, and we use magic to just delete absolutely everyone we were fighting. Yes, stare in awe at me. It's fine. It's okay. I get it. I understand. You've never seen such a powerful wizard. Oh no, there's so many scamps. There's so many scamps and so many clan fear. Okay, we're gonna have to use this a little bit. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. Easily deleted. Right now, my only problem is my lack of magicka. Oh, there's some magicka. There's some magicka. Die. I really had hoped that would have hit the clan fear over the scamp, but I'm not going to lose too much sleep over it. Heal up our shield. Yes. Block experience, please. The thing that really hits people up here are these clan fear. They just hit so hard. It's like Talon's hurt or something. They're even starting to put a dent into me. But again, we leveled alchemy, so... yeah, we ended up deleting one. We ended up deleting one with our spell. There we go. And that's a flame Atronach down. Oh no! I was wondering if we'd see one of those. This might present a problem. Those things are, well, they're very strong, to say the least. We'll just have to hope he doesn't see me while we're working on these flame Atronachs here. Okay, so we're going to go in there and we are going to attempt to cast our spell on this gigantic crocodile man and pray that it works. Oh no, we don't have enough magicka! We don't have enough magicka! No, this has worked out very poorly! It's okay, I know what we have. I know what we have. We have our Mage's Staff of Paralysis. There, he's paralyzed. He's paralyzed. Get him! As you see, he's stuck. He's ragdolled. Oh no! Oh no, are you alright, Daedroth? You don't look so good. Now he is dead. These Daedroth, man, they are no joke. Oh, it's another Daedroth. Oh, he does not look happy to see me. Quick, be paralyzed. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Be paralyzed. Okay, we're actually... ooh, we're recovering. So let's see, we can get this Daedroth down, and I think we can actually... there, he's dead. That is how it should be doing. That took out half of that Daedroth's health. Oh, there's another Daedroth. It's okay, we know exactly what to do. We take our Wizard Staff. Once we're allowed to equip it. And we paralyze him. And we grab our Penance of Animosity, and we hit him a little bit. And now we should have enough to... there we go. Simple, effective, to the point. That's really all we need. Oh, and it's a third Daedroth! Why are there so many Daedroth here? Oh no, my apparel is broken. Oh no, my apparel is broken. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. It's okay, we know exactly what we need to do. Staff of Paralysis, go! Go, yes, ragdoll him! Then we're in trouble yet again, but that's okay. Staff of Paralysis, go! Oh no, what am I stuck on? Oh yes, brilliant. We need to find a place to sleep. Oh goody, a flame Atronach. This is actually exactly what I was hoping to find in here. Yes, please, cast spells on me. Yes, perfect. Sorry, I cannot sleep in an own bed. He's pretty preoccupied right now. That's alright, I did see some sleeping quarters back here. Now, other than the fact there are all these Daedroth running around, this really hasn't been as bad as it normally is. Normally when you end up going through this, there's enough enemies where you end up just absolutely getting decimated. Like, there's just nothing you can do, they're just dealing too much damage. I mean, there's one of 2 beds we can sleep in here right now, but I think you all know which bed we're going to be sleeping in really quick. Don't question anything. Up our endurance by another 5, definitely up our intelligence to get some more magicka, and some strength so we can carry more things. That bed is probably just there in the event that you end up leveling up. Just for players that end up leveling up, so you can have an opportunity to spend their level. And that is it. We have done it, everyone. Oh, he just hands me his armor. Perfect. So we have done it. We have completely defeated all of the Daedra that were in Kvatch, and we have become the hero of Kvatch. Now, unfortunately, many people had to die in order for this to happen, but I think our high elf is going to be fine. I can't believe it. I can't believe this still works. I can't believe we still have the opportunity to just cast spells that can immediately murder something, as long as we are keeping an eye on our MP, something I really should have done for our go through Castle Kvatch, but it is what it is. We know that it ends up working 98% of the time, and we even get wonderful utility spells, like being able to just immediately repair all of our armor and weapons with absolutely no downside. A great way to just go ahead and power level up our armorer. This is fantastic. I am super pleased with Oblivion Remaster, and I hope that you enjoyed watching the video, watching us get all the way up to the very end right here, as we go ahead and repair all of our equipment in the absolute ruins of Kvatch, knowing that no matter what happens from this point forward, we will definitely be able to handle it. Let me know how you feel about Oblivion Remastered down in the comments below. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you'd like to see more chances of me going through things like Oblivion or Skyrim. I'd totally be down playing with something like an Orc Warrior who completely forgoes magic, or any other of the silly builds out there. This is Kawaii50, and this is Wizrobe. Hoping you all have a phenomenal day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, and bye-bye.